In the future, I would like to be in a professional symphony orchestra. I would like to be in the National Symphony Orchestra because it's at home, and I now have lots of friends in the NSO. But I would love to be in any symphony orchestra in the country because I love making music, especially in a symphony orchestra.
Well, it's a wonderful opportunity for him to be a youth fellow because it really sets the stage for all the students who do this, so they know what it's like to be a symphony musician, and being able to study privately with a musician in the symphony, so they can really truly know the work that it takes to be able to play in a symphony orchestra.
So Xander's been my student now for about a year and a half. He started in the fellowship last season. And Xander is one of those kids who comes, he's got all the energy in the world, and he's motivated, and he loves music, and he comes to concerts, and he'll be at the rehearsals and then come to the concert later that night. So he's got a real love for music, and that's really what it takes, I think, to make it. You have to have music, you want music in your life all the time, and Xander wants it, and it's great. So as part of the fellowship, the students get to sit with us in the orchestra for a rehearsal for one of our regular concerts. They learn the part, they have to sit in the hot seat and really do it. So they do this about 3 or 4 times throughout the season, and it's an incredible learning opportunity.
Another part of the fellowship program is that we get to work with members of the National Symphony in a chamber ensemble.
Do it with me, and notice what I'm doing. This is not a flute, but you'll get it, okay? Okay, one more time. You hear me. You hear me breathe? If you're close up to a professional wind quintet, you hear this. So if everybody can breathe together, try. Here we go. Immediately problem solved. Okay, now with you.
And so I am in a woodwind quintet coached by Truman Harris, the assistant principal bassoonist.
Great.
And it's fun to not only work with musicians of high caliber at a young age who are interested in the same thing as you are, but it's also fun to work with members of the NSO that don't play your instrument, so you get to meet members from other sections and get to see what their teaching style is like and get exposed to a completely different teaching style.
Nice flute at 220 singing over the group. Bravo.
As a Fairfax County Public Schools graduate, I feel like having music in the schools is extremely important to have that kind of exposure, because you never know what that will mean for a child growing up to be able to have the experience of learning a musical instrument.
If I, in elementary and middle school, had not been in any music classes, even though I had been playing previously, I would not be in the fellowship program. There's just so many things you can learn from different teachers, and honestly, for me, the turning point was in middle school. I had the most amazing band director, and she allowed us all to grow in our abilities, but still be able to play our best and sound our best.
Is there anything else you want to add?
You should definitely come and listen to the NSO. They're really good.